Hey guys, welcome to week 4. Now we are going to go through our math lessons on a Monday and a Tuesday for beginning stage 1 for week 4. Now guys, on Monday and Tuesday this week we are going to be doing the same thing in beginning stage 1. We are going to be learning and practicing. I am learning to subtract a single digit number from a 20-something number to make a teen number using place value. So last week we did addition and we added together a teen number and a 1-digit number to make a 20-something number. What we're doing this week is we're not building up a number, creating a larger number, we are making a smaller number. So we are going to have to start in the 20s to be able to do that. Now guys, the example that I'm going to show you here is the example that's on Google Classroom and on the weekly overview. So first of all, we've been using cards a lot lately, so we're going to use them again this week. To make a 20-something number, I am going to always have a 2 in the tens column. So I'm going to find a number 2 card in my deck of cards and put it on the board. I am now going to turn over 2 more cards. I've turned over a 5 and a 7. Now, I am going to put the smaller number with my 2 or 20. So that means 5 is smaller than 7. So I am going to put my 5 next to my 2, and that is going to be my 2-digit number. So now I have 25. Now, when we are doing subtraction, we need to do our minus symbol, minus 7. So that is going to be our example now. We are still using place value, which means we are still working with our partitioning, okay? And when everyone was in class on Monday, I thought, fantastic, I'm able to provide another example and we can ask a few questions. Now, we went through a few examples, so hopefully we have a bit more of an understanding. Now, we need to find 25's friend of 20. Now, 25 is larger than 20. So I'm not trying to go forwards because I've already passed 20. I'm trying to go backwards. How many do I need to count backwards by to reach 20? So let me have a think. I'm going to put 25 in my head. I'm now going to count backwards because we are doing subtraction. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. So I've moved backwards by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So I know that the first number I partition 7 into is 5, because 25 minus 5 equals 20. I still need to partition 7 with another number. What number do I need to add 5 to make 7? So 5 plus something equals 7. What number could that be? An easy way for me to figure that out is putting 5 in my head and counting forward, because we're doing addition in this little section. 5, 6, 7. So I've got 1, 2, 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 equals 7. So that's step 1. Remember how we've been working in steps. Step 1 is writing out the equation and partitioning the number. Remember, we partition the single digit number, and we also need to find its friend of 20. Now, we know that 25 minus 5 equals 20. So we're trying to jump back to 20 on the very first jump. So the first time that I'm going to jump on my number line is going to be to 20. So step 2, I am going to draw my number line. Now, we are doing subtraction on a number line, so I need to start here. and my largest number that I'm subtracting is 25. Remember, our first jump is going to be to 20. So I'm going to draw that jump in straight away. And I'm going to put a little mark here with 20. How many have I jumped backwards by? I know that 25 and 5, if I minus them away from each other, it equals 20. So I'm going to put a minus 5 above my jump. I'm going to put a little tick because I have now minused that away. But we mustn't forget to minus away the second number. So now I'm going to do 20 minus 2. I'm going to put my largest number in my head and I'm going to count backwards. 20, 19, 18. So 20 minus 2 is, I'm going to write 18 down here on my last mark. Remember, we're moving backwards down the number line. So if I was to write 25 minus 7, I'll write it over here. (25 minus 7 equals 18. Guys, this is what we are doing for Monday and Tuesday in week 4. Just to recap, I always need a 2 in the tens column because we're minusing away from a 20-something number. I turn over 2 cards. I put the smallest number with my 20 to make a 2-digit number, 25. I then put my larger number as the number that we are going to subtract from the 2-digit. Step 1, I'm going to partition my number. First of all, I need to figure out what this number, friend of 20, is. Now, I know that the number is bigger than 20. That means, what do I have to minus away from my 20-something number to reach 20? So I'm going to put my biggest number in my head, which is 25, and I'm going to count backwards until I reach 20. So 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 minus 5 is 20. So that is the first number that I partition. The next part is figuring out what the second number is that I partition. I need to figure out 5 plus what equals 7. Now I put the biggest number in my head and then I count forward. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. So I know my second number is 2. Step 2 of the equation is drawing my blank number line with the largest number up the right-hand side of the number line. Remember, we are moving backwards because of subtraction. My first jump is going to be to 20. Okay, I don't want to see a jump to a number before or after 20. I want to see your first jump landing on 20. 25 minus 5 is 20. I finish my first subtraction. Second, I need to minus away my other number. 20 minus 2 equals 18. Remember to put the value of your jump, whether you're jumping forwards or backwards, always above the jump. This is what we are doing on Monday and Tuesday in week 4. Okay, beginning stage 1, Monday and Tuesday. We have the same learning intention for Monday and Tuesday. Guys, if you have any questions, please message me on Class Dojo or Google Classroom. Good luck. Keep up the amazing work. All the teachers are so proud of you. Keep it up.